of just concluded elections. And in sport, Minister of Sport urged Super Eagles to defeat Bafana Bafana and secure 2026 World Cup chances. Now the details. I'm Sarah Adesanya. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated 270 home units cluster 1 Egon Igodo mixed housing estate in Igodo Ikotu local council development areas of the state. Speaking at the unveiling, Governor Sanwo-Olu said the project, which has been abandoned since 2001, is to provide decent accommodation for rural dwellers and part of his administration's efforts to reduce the housing deficit in the state. The governor urged beneficiaries to take ownership of the project, protect it from vandals, pledged to complete the over 200 housing units Phase 2 and over 300 units Phase 3 of the project for more residents to benefit irrespective of their ethnicity or political affiliations.
Housing, we say, is a fundamental human right and a cornerstone of our social economic stability. And so the completion of these units is not only addressing the urgent need for affordable housing, but also fostering a sense of community and belonging amongst our residents. This project is designed to cater for a diverse socio-economic group, reflecting our vision of inclusive society where everyone has a home.
On his welcome address, Commissioner for Housing, Maruf Akinderu Fatai, who noted that the project experienced a lot of challenges due to positive fund, called on the private sector to partner with the state government to provide more affordable housing units to residents.
This opportunity to help beneficiaries of this estate and all other state governments own estate to take ownership of the entire estate, particularly in the aspect of the maintenance of the facilities and basic infrastructure put in place to make it livable and habitable for all irrespective of ethnicity, political affiliation, or religious differences.
Our correspondent Adiola Atkindele reports that the mixed housing estate cluster 1 has external features which included water treatment plant, central sewage system, electricity ingestion station, and car parks, amongst others. Lagos State University Ojo has conferred doctorate degree of philosophy on 89 graduates and professional doctorate degrees on 66 others at its 27th convocation. Speaking at the event, Governor Sanwo-Olu, who is also a visitor to the institution, commended the institution for living up to the expectation of the founding fathers and acknowledged its resilience, ability to produce quality graduates to meet the manpower needs of the country. Governor Sanwo-Olu announced a donation of 10 million naira to the best graduating student of the university in the Department of Accounting Education for the 2022-2023 academic session. Olani Olawale expressed his administration's commitment to the development of education in the state.
Under our administration, the Lagos State government is committed to empowering students in all of our universities to unlock their full potential. We aim to foster a generation of innovative thinkers that will be problem solvers and great future leaders who will drive a sustainable development for Lagos and beyond.
The Vice Chancellor of LASU, Ibiyemi Olatunji Bello, who reeled out various achievements of the institution in the last 1 year to include infrastructural development, education advancement, strengthened research and intellectual drive, thanked Governor Sanwo-Olu for his invaluable support to the institution, pledging commitment to more development through trainings and human capital development.
Administration is committed to positioning LASU as a preferred research and learning hub for thousands of prospective students yearning for the most up-to-date knowledge. At LASU, students are equipped with the right mix of knowledge to transform society and increase its prosperity for the benefit of humanity.
In his opening remarks, the Chancellor of the University, Professor Bola Elias, would thank Governor Sanwo-Olu for addressing the infrastructural needs of the university and welfare of workers, called for continued support, and urged the graduates to be good ambassadors of the institution and agents of positive change. Professor Olade Konsani was honored as distinguished professor, while emeritus professorship was conferred upon Professor Martins Anetaki. Our correspondent, Adeola Akindele, reports that the event, which was attended by Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat, Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, top government functionaries, academia, traditional rulers, among others, had Prince Tajuddin Ulusi awarded honorary doctorate award for his contributions to the University, Lagos, and the country in general, and Doyen of Industry, Prince Samuel Adedoyin. The Lagos State House of Assembly has reaffirmed its commitment to continue working towards a brighter, more rewarding future for all. The House, in a statement to celebrate the one-year anniversary of the 10th Assembly and signed by Chairman, Committee on Information and Strategy and Security, Stephen Ogundipe, says it remains resolute in its mission to enhance the welfare of the people, uphold the principles of democracy, and ensure its actions always reflect the will and aspirations of those it serves. It expressed the Assembly's unwavering commitment to serve the people and fostering inclusive growth, stressing that over the past year, the 10th Assembly has demonstrated its dedication to passing landmark legislation, facilitating meaningful public engagement, enhancing transparency and accountability, and empowering constituents through effective representation. It says the 10th Assembly has added value and aided the performance of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the delivery of democratic dividends to negotiations, acknowledging the leadership role of Speaker Mudashiru Obasa and commending the efforts of members of staff and partners who have worked diligently to drive progress that places the House above common standard of excellence. Lagos State Local Government Service Commission, LGSC, has concluded a successful three-day summit aimed at enhancing sustainable service delivery in local government and local council development areas. Speaking at the summit, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat emphasized that it aligns with the Things Plus agenda, aiming to enhance service delivery and good governance at the grassroots level. Hamzat said the present administration's dedication is aimed to improve the quality of life for all residents through efficient and sustainable practices. He also underlined the necessity of sustainable service delivery, urging collective efforts to innovate and implement practices that balance economic growth, environmental stewardship, and social equity. Also speaking, the head of service of Lagos State, Olabode Agoro, underscored the crucial role of local government as the bedrock of democracy, emphasizing the importance of equipping them to meet citizens' needs effectively. In his goodwill message, Chairman of the Lagos State House Committee on Local Government, Chief to Affairs and Rural Development, Sonny Okolamo, urged participants to actively engage in all activities and implement the insights gained to improve service delivery. And on to the rest of the stories. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Utsef, says the federal government will soon construct dams across the country to mitigate the devastating effects of flooding. Utsef said this during the inauguration of 1.2 kilometers and handing over of the Idia River Bassir Erosion Control Hydraulic Damage Project in Makurdi, Benue State. He noted that the project being inaugurated represents an important step towards stemming the challenge of flood in Makurdi metropolis. Utsef said the objective of the project is in alignment with President Tinubu's vision of an industrialized and developed country where the nation's hydropower dams can generate adequate electricity without compromising the living standards of the local populations inhabiting the power-producing area. federal government says it is focused on creating a resilient and sustainable energy future for the country. Minister of State, Petroleum Resources, Gas, Ekperigwe Ekpo, said the Ministry of Petroleum Resources, Gas is dedicated to helping programs that improve local content, promote investment, develop capacity, and give Nigerians opportunity. Ekpo lauded the collaboration between the Gas Limited and the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDM, which he said represent a significant advancement in the country's efforts to promote sustainability, energy efficiency, and economic expansion. In his remarks, Delta State Governor Sharif Oborovi said the projects would benefit Nigerians, particularly Delta residents, in legion ways. And in foreign news, opposition Indian National Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has demanded a parliamentary investigation into sharp stock market moves towards the end of the just-ended national elections, alleging that Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave misleading investment advice. Modi's alliance won the vote with a surprisingly slim majority, well below the landslide forecast by the weekend exit polls. The Prime Minister said some of his ministries had said during campaigns that the market would surge when results were declared on June 4. The Prime Minister and some of his ministers had said during the campaign the market would surge when results were declared on June 4. Meanwhile, stock markets crashed to a 4-year low, down nearly 6% after election results showed Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party lost its outright majority in the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament, and the PIP-led National Democratic Alliance won a narrow majority to give Modi a second term. In sports, Nigeria's Minister of Sport, John Eno, has called on the Super Eagles to shift focus from the Africa Cup of Nations and concentrate on the crucial task of securing a spot in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The Super Eagles will face Bafana of South Africa on Friday at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo, and Eno started that Nigeria must approach the tie as a make-or-break one, as victory will put the team back on the track for qualification. Nigeria currently has 2 points from 2 games and it sits third in Group C, comprising 6 teams. The match will kick off at 8 p.m. Just before we go, always slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X Traffic Radio 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that Solo Administration organized a forum for women across 57 local government and local council development areas in the state with a view to enhancing their productivity and economic growth? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated 270 home units Cluster 1, Ego Igodo, mixed housing estate in Igodo, Ikotu local council development areas of the state. The Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Joseph Utsev, said the federal government will soon construct dams across the country to mitigate the devastating effects of flooding. We also told you that opposition Indian National Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has demanded a parliamentary investigation into sharp stock market moves towards the end of the ended national elections, alleging the Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave misleading investment advice. And in the sport, Nigeria's Minister of Sports Development, John Eno, has called on the Super Eagles to shift focus from the Africa Cup of Nations and concentrate on the crucial task of securing a spot in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebashi. I'm Sarah Adesanya. Thank you for listening and God bless you.